Hey guys, it's Nikki. So in today's video, I'm so excited for it. We're going to be doing a review and wear test on the new Amrezy Palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Amrezy is so beautiful. I've been following her on Instagram for like literally so long and she's so pretty. But I'm going to be doing a review slash first impressions. I'm also going to be doing a wear test on this eyeshadow palette all day just to kind of see how it wears on the eyes. Does it fade after a while? And I'm going to be doing swatches for you guys. So I am so excited about this palette. Just got it in the mail on Friday. So I'm excited to be playing with it and showing you guys all of the shades, and yeah. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this video. I'm going to show you guys packaging, swatches, and obviously on the eyes, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this is what the carton comes in. I've already opened it, obviously, to make sure that the product wasn't damaged, but this is what the carton comes in, and it has Amrezy on the front. It's just a matte pink, and then Amrezy, it's kind of got like a holographic shiny effect to it. And then on the back, it has what all the colors look like, and then it obviously has all about the shadows and all of the ingredients and everything on the back as well. It also has down below that it's cruelty-free and the shelf life is 18 months. So let's go ahead and open her up. So, whoa, do you guys see that? It is so sparkly. The camera does not even do it justice. But this is the palette. It's this beautiful pink sparkle, and it says Amrezy. It's all in gold, and it says Anastasia Beverly Hills all in gold. This is the back, that beautiful, beautiful pink sparkle. And yes, so when you open it up, you obviously have the little plastic that protects the shadows. But ooh, and then there goes the little brush. This brush is just like the normal Anastasia brushes, but look at these colors. There we go. They are so pretty. Like, look at all of these, you guys. Whew, I'm excited. The packaging is super, super beautiful. I love the glitter packaging. I love how it's something a little bit different than what Anastasia normally does. And I love this layout here. I love how you have all the shimmers on the top, and I love how you have all of the mattes on the bottom. You do have a couple shimmers, but I love how these mattes, you can literally do anything with them, and I'm so excited about it. You guys have no idea. I love eyeshadow palettes. I'm so big on eyeshadows. I feel like highlighters and eyeshadow palettes are like the most that I have for makeup, and I love this. I love the color scheme of this. I think the colors are so, so gorgeous. When I saw the colors on this palette, because obviously we have so much makeup releasing right now, when I saw the colors on this palette, these are just like my kind of colors. So when I saw these, I knew I was going to love the color story, and this was just a type of palette I wanted to try. Plus, it's Amrezy. She has been around in the makeup community and so long. She is amazing at what she does, and she's so beautiful. She literally just is like perfect looking. So I just knew I wanted to try out this palette. So I can't wait. I'm going to go ahead and do some swatches. I'm going to go row by row. Since there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 shades on the top row and the bottom row. I'm going to swatch shades kind of like 4 shades at a time and talk about them. I'll just be like 1, 2, 3, 4. That way you guys can see the shades and then talk about them and then move on. You guys get what I'm going to do. Something to point out, this is what I say in every single review, but obviously finger swatches don't do justice compared to the eyes. So obviously my main test is going to be on the eyes. But finger swatches are good to kind of see how the consistency is. Is it dry? Is it buttery? Is it smooth? Does it feel chalky? So yes, I'm going to go ahead and swatch these on the finger, and then we will go from there and try them on the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and start with these 4 shades, and then we're just going to kind of go down the line and see what we think. Okay, so from top to bottom, we have Wasted right here. This one is like a really pretty mid-tone pink. It's nothing really super crazy. And then we have Barb right here, which is a really pretty light pink glitter. We have Liddy, which is a really pretty copper gold glitter, and it has like a pink shift to it. And then we also have Cupcake, which is that really pretty, this one feels more like a pressed pigment, and these two definitely feel like pressed glitters. So swatching them might be a little bit different than actually wearing them on the eyes. These two are definitely glitters, and I feel like this one's more of a pigment. Very, very nice. They are so freaking smooth, like smooth to the touch. So that's something I want to point out too. They are very, very smooth. They weren't super crumbly. Obviously, when you swatch glitters, they are going to swatch differently than how they are on the eyes, but still very, very pretty. So for the last four on that top row, we have Dragon, we have Leo, we have Gemini, and we have Gorgina. Dragon is a super beautiful, kind of like that true gold, kind of like a darker gold. It's not a yellow gold at all. And Leo is obviously a beautiful, beautiful turquoise blue. Gemini is another pressed glitter. This glitter is more of a bronzy glitter, and it looks gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it looks so, so pretty. And then we have Gorgina, which is a true, I would say, like a shimmer brown. Very, very beautiful. Now we're going to get into the bottom row. Right, so this is the first four shades of the second row. We have Resi, we have Anastasia, New Yorker, that's funny, and then we have OG right here. Resi is just such a beautiful, beautiful hot pink. I'm not a pink fan, but girl, this is a beautiful color. Same with Anastasia. It's an interesting color. It's like a champagne pink with a gold undertone, but it is so, so, so beautiful. And then we have New Yorker, which is funny because Amrezy is from New York, so it's so funny because people always make fun of her for her accent. But that one is, I feel like, a true kind of a mustardy type of brown. It's matte. And then we have OG, which to me feel like is a little bit more, has more of a rust undertone. So it's a little bit more rusty. This one's a little bit more mustardy. Both very, very pretty mattes, and those two shimmers are very, very beautiful as well. Sorry, these swatches are a little bit messy, but now I have the last four swatched on my hand. So I have Semsa, 1988, BK, and Yugo. Semsa is a really pretty berry wine type of color. These are all mattes. And then we have 1988, which is a true rich chocolate matte brown. We have BK, which is obviously a matte black. And then we have Yugo, which is like a matte. It has more of like a purpley brown undertone. And it's really, really pretty. So these matte shades, obviously mattes I feel like are a little bit harder to swatch. You do kind of have to go over them a couple times. But I think that they look really good. They feel really smooth. They feel super buttery. They didn't swatch patchy. So yeah. This is what that lash row looks like after swatching, so you can see really not a ton of fallout or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe these swatches off, and we're going to get into trying them on the eyes. Okay, so I have my eyes primed and ready to go, and then I also have my tape on, so we're going to get into trying this palette. So one thing I noticed right off the bat, there's not a matte cream shade, which not every palette has to have that. I just prefer a matte cream shade just because I like to set my primer with that. So I'm just going to go into my Jeffree Star Morphe palette, and I'm just going to take the matte cream shade out of there, and I'm just going to set my primer. Now I'm going to go in the shade New Yorker right here, and I'm going to use this as a transition shade. I'm just going to be taking it on a fluffy brush like this, and we're going to apply this in our transition area. This shade is super, super pigmented, which I absolutely love. Went on super smooth, and it doesn't look patchy. It blended pretty nicely as a transition shade, so I'm really excited to kind of see how the rest of these shadows work. I'm going to take the shade Semsa right here, which is that really pretty kind of more berry type of wine color. And we're going to put this directly in the crease. This one doesn't have a ton of fallout either when you apply your brush into the pan. I'll show you guys. So that's Semsa. I'm taking my brush to it, it really doesn't have a lot of fallout, and I applied a good amount on my brush. If anyone is concerned about that, I know in some Anastasia palettes they've had a problem with like extremely bad fallout. This one does not have a problem with that. To me, fallout really is not bad unless, like, obviously it affects how the shadow works, but just going to apply this directly in my crease area. The shade is so pigmented. It looks so beautiful in that crease. Girl, oh my goodness. That went on so seamless, so gorgeous. I'm happy. Now I'm going to take the shade 1988 right here, which is that brown, or, yeah, we're going to take that one. And I'm going to go in my outer corner. Whoa, that's a pigmented brown. I also am going to take this in my lower crease underneath that Simsa shade. Whoa, okay. Okay. That's crazy. That went on like butter. Like, I've never had a brown shade just glide like that, and that's literally just what it did. And browns and blacks are like the hardest to blend, and literally just look at it, it just, boop, perfection. That's just what it did. That's crazy. I'm just gonna blend it out with that same crease brush that had Simsa on it, and then I'm gonna apply a little bit more brown. I like to blend out, then add more, just so I can see how the brown looks like when I build it up. But holy moly, that was insane. I was not expecting that to just completely glide. Wow. I am so impressed by this palette. Like, you guys just have no idea. This is crazy. These shades are just blending together so nicely. I'm just going to take a little dab of that crease color and very lightly go over that brown. Like, very lightly. Just like that. So now I'm going to go in with BK right here, which is that really pretty, well, it's just a black. It's just a matte black, but it looks like a super rich matte black, which I like. And we're just going to go in the outer corner and mainly like that outer V, and we're just going to smoke out that area. So when you take the tape off and apply eyeliner, it literally is just going to look so smoky under that eyeliner, and it's going to make the lashes look really good. So that's why I like doing it strictly in the outer V. Like, literally that's only where it's gonna go. This is a very pigmented black, and it makes me happy that there is a nice rich black in here, because it is one of my biggest pet peeves when a palette has a black, but it's a cool tone black, so it doesn't really give the effect that I want. But this, like, look at it, it just fades and it's like little smoke wings. Whew, I love it. It's exactly what I wanted. Yes, girl. Moving on to the lid color, I'm just gonna take my concealer and carve out my lid so that way you can actually see it, and I have a space where I want to put that lid color. So I'll do that and be right back. So I have my lid all carved out. Now I'm gonna take the shade Liddy right here, which is that really pretty, it's like a coppery type of brown, but it's got a nice like pink shift to it. So I'm going to apply this to my brush just like this, and I'm going to pack that on. Whoa, holy crap. I'm gonna pack that on the lid just like that. Oh my god, I was thinking I might needed to use my finger, but maybe not, because that just packed on like literally beautifully. And I'm just gonna pack that on my lid, and this is so sparkly. Oh my god, this is a beautiful glitter. I cannot get over it. Absolutely cannot get over it. Do you guys see that? They're just like packed on so nicely. I'm going to take some on my finger and just use my finger just to see how that works. Oh yeah. That is literally gorgeous. Obviously glitter you don't want to rub. You want to pat glitter because glitter is not like a shimmer where you can just like rub it on. You have to pat it because if you don't pat it, you're going to have a literal mess. I'm completely blown away by that shade. I'm so impressed. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner and do my face, and then I will come back to do the lower lash line and then talk about what I think of the palette and kind of do a check-in once I'm all done with my makeup. Alright you guys, so I have my lashes on. I also have the rest of my face done. For lashes, I just used the D-Star lashes in the style Paige that are in collaboration with Paige Corin. They are beautiful and they're actually one of my favorite lashes, and I thought that they went super good with this look, so that's why I paired these with it. You can also use the code Nikki to get 15% off your D-Star lashes, so definitely go use my code. It is not an affiliate link at all, so I want to point that out for any of you guys who are wondering. But D-Star Lashes is a pretty good affordable lash brand anyway, so you can get a little bit more of a discount. So go check out my code. You can use it at checkout, and it's just Nikki. But we're going to go back in with this palette, and I'm going to do my lower lash line here, and I'm literally dropping everything. So I'm going to go in with the shade New Yorker, again, as that was my transition shade on the top. And we're just going to use this as a transition shade on the bottom here. Just like that. And this is just going to be so we can blend all of those colors together. Now I'm going to use the shade BK, which is that black shade, and we're going to push this right up at the root of our lashes here. So right up there, kind of like where we would put our eyeliner. I didn't want to use black eyeliner, so I'm using a different color eyeliner today, which is why I don't have it on yet, because I didn't want to get black all up in it. Now I'm going to take the shade 1988, which is that brown shade, and we're going to blend out this black with just this little tiny shader brush right here. It's just going to blend out that black and make it a lot more smoky. I'm going to go in with that wine shade Semsa, and we're just going to blend everything together with that. Sorry, I have the hiccups. So now I'm going to apply some glitter kind of like in this inner part and on like the inner part of my lower lash line, and I'm going to take that shade Barb right here. It's that really pretty light pink right next to Liddy, and I'm just going to take this on a little tiny brush like this. I'm actually going to spray my brush a little bit with just some setting spray, just because I really want it to stick. I'm gonna pat this in that inner corner just to make it more glittery, and then apply it right there on that lower lash line. Okay, so now that I have that on, I'm just gonna take this shade right here, Wasted, and I'm just gonna take a little dab and apply this on my, ooh, that was a lot, and just apply this on my brow bone. I don't really know how this is gonna look. Oh, that looks fine. It just gives it like a little bit of a lighter pink glow to the brow bone, but I just need something to put there. It's a little bit different because I'm used to having like a cream shade, but it's got the pink up there, but I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks pretty good. So now I'm going to finish up the rest of the face, and then I'm going to come back once I'm all done with my makeup and go over what I think of the palette and overall how it looks when I have all of my makeup done. Alright you guys, so I'm completely finished with my makeup, so obviously I wanted to give you guys a rundown of the palette and what I think of it. So the Amrezy Anastasia palette, I definitely say that I approve of it. I think it's great. I think that it performed so nicely. These shades are beautiful. I am so shook by these glitters. I think these glitters are like the #1 thing that I'm just like, ooh, it's such a good palette. And obviously I've used it once, so this is my first impression, but holy crap, this is so good. Obviously I'm going to kind of update you guys throughout the day and see what I think as I wear it a bit more. It's around 4 o'clock at this point, but I'm gonna go to dinner tonight and I'm gonna go do some other stuff too, so I'll obviously update you guys every maybe couple hours and give you a final update before I go to bed. But as of right now, I can say that I love this palette. I think it's gorgeous and I cannot wait to try out more colors and see what I think. So this is definitely approved so far. I think it's great and I think it's so beautiful, so I will give you guys a wear test and let you guys know kind of my final thoughts of it and what I think. But as of right now, it's beautiful and it's gorgeous. To Amrezy and congrats to Anastasia Beverly Hills. I totally just stumbled over my words, but it is beautiful. Alright you guys, so it's a little bit later now. It's around 8 o'clock and this is what the eyeshadow is looking like so far. The one thing I love about it is it hasn't creased really badly or anything, and glitter, I don't have like glitter all down here, because that is a lot of like a big problem with glitter eyeshadows. I noticed that they fall kind of down in here, but this literally has not done that. So far so good. These eyeshadows are wearing beautifully. The glitter still looks super pretty. So yeah, I'm super obsessed with it. So I'll let you guys know what I think at another check-in when like before I take a shower and take my makeup off. But so far so good. I'm very thoroughly enjoying it, guys. So it's actually almost 10:30 right now, so it's a couple hours later, but look at this freaking eyeshadow. It literally looks so good. I first put this on when I started filming around like 2:30, and then obviously I did my first like full face check-in when I was done around 4 after I got done like doing the rest of my makeup and fixing my hair. But holy crap you guys, this looks amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower, but I have to tell you that the Anastasia Amrezy palette is so freaking cute. I love the colors and obviously they last so good on the eyes. Nothing is faded, the glitter hasn't fallen, and it looks amazing. So I cannot wait to keep using this. I think it's so good and I can't wait to keep using it to see what I think of it. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos every week. Also too, don't forget to hit that notification bell, that way you're notified when I upload a new video, and also to follow my socials down below, that way you guys can see more of my life and also to see when I upload. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye.